Don Shula, head coach of the Miami Dolphins, once said that most people get stuck at the start. You have this amazing dream that you've been writing and working with as you've been working with the question, what would I love? And sometimes that dream can feel so overwhelming that you just get frozen at the starting line. So how do you get started? Well, in today's video, I want to share with you a really powerful question that was my mentor taught me, and actually came from Thomas Edison, that if you work with this question on a consistent basis, it is guaranteed to keep your feet moving forward. And here's the question. I hope you brought a pen and paper to take notes and write this question down. So the question is, what can I do where I am with what I have? What can I do where I am with what I have? What I love about this question is that it suggests that we have way more resource than what we're able to see when we are in a place of being frozen and not being able to get started. When you start working with, so what can I do where I am, right where I am, there's an acknowledgement, it's an affirmation that there's something I can do, that there's something right where I am, that some action step I'm able to take. Now, you may not be able to see what it is in this moment, but as you begin to work with this question, you tap into the power in you that does know not just the answer, but multitudes of answers. One of the things that this question does for me is that it keeps taking me deeper into the awareness that I am one with the source that knows all things. I want you to write that one down as well. And I'm going to encourage you to work with that as an affirmation. I am one with the source that knows all things. If we really get who we are as this amazing spiritual being, having this amazing human life, and that we are connected to the source of all life, the source that knows all things, then we realize that there's nothing kept from us. But we have to be willing to ask, and we have to be open to hearing and receiving. So what can I do? What action can I take right where I am with what I have? It causes us to see the resources in our lives from a completely different perspective, to see them as alive with possibility and with a much greater degree of use than maybe how we were seeing them before. So here's the process that you go through as you're working with that question. Bring to mind your dream. Bring to mind today. So today, what actions am I going to take toward my dream? In order to hear what your next action step is, write down the question, what can I do where I am with what I have? Then you start writing down every single idea that comes to you. No censoring. The part of you that wants to keep you right where you are is potentially going to want to censor the different ideas and answers that come to you. But right now, you're just scribing for God. That's all you're doing, is you're scribing for God. You are writing down every single idea that comes to you, no censoring. Then, once you come up, and I tell the folks that I have the honor of working with personally to not let yourself off the hook until you come up with 20 ideas. Once you hear 20 ideas, go back and circle the ones that have the most juice, that have the most electricity to them. Those are the ones that you're gonna pull out and then put them in order of execution, the order in which you're going to act on them, and physically write them down and then serve those. That whole process is also a process that was given to me by my mentor, Mary Morrissey. So I'm honored to be able to share that with you. And that process has kept me moving when my feet just wanted to get frozen because my dream just felt so daunting and overwhelming. I couldn't, and I was not going to achieve my dream all in one day, but there was always something I could do that day. So work with the question, what can I do where I am with what I have? Share 1 or 2 action steps that you've taken as a result of working with that question in the comment section and in the Facebook group, so we can all celebrate you. It is my joy to be your partner in believing. Your dream is my passion. Mwah! God bless. See you in the next video.